Narcos versus Mafia. Who really runs the underworld? Two empires of crime for nearly a century. Two criminal empires have ruled the shadows. One was born in the streets of New York and Chicago, built on loyalty, silence, and blood. The other rose from the jungles of South America, fueled by power, violence, and cocaine. The Mafia and the Narcos. Both shaped the underworld, but only one truly learned how to survive it. This is the story of Narcos versus Mafia. Who really runs the underworld? Chapter 1. The Mafia S-Code. The Mafia didn't start in America. It was born in Sicily, where distrust of authority created a brotherhood of silence. The Cosa Nostra. When Italian immigrants arrived in the US, they brought that same code, omerta, loyalty above all else. During Prohibition, when alcohol became illegal, the Mafia saw opportunity. They built empires on bootleg whiskey and smuggled gin. From Al Capone in Chicago to Lucky Luciano in New York, these men turned crime into business. They controlled unions, gambling, construction, even politicians. For decades, the Mafia wasn't just feared, it was respected. Chapter 2. The Narcos Rise. But by the late 1970s, a new empire was rising. One with no rules, no codes, no mercy. The Narcos. In the heart of Colombia, men like Pablo Escobar and the Ochoa brothers built the Medellín cartel, the world's first global drug corporation. They didn't just traffic cocaine, they moved tons of it across oceans and continents. Where the Mafia bribed politicians, the Narcos owned them. Where the Mafia hid in shadows, Escobar stood in the spotlight with his mansions, planes, and private zoo. He once offered to pay Colombia's entire national debt just to stop his extradition. Power beyond imagination and violence beyond belief. Chapter 3. Two different worlds. The Mafia ran on structure, a family hierarchy. Rules, loyalty, and profit. Boss, underboss, consigliere, capo, soldier. Every member had a place, and breaking the code meant death. The Narcos. They ran on chaos. Power was taken, not given. Cartels fought wars not just against the government, but against each other. The Mafia wanted control. The Narcos wanted domination. But both believed in one thing: fear keeps people loyal. Chapter 4. The Fall of Giants. By the 1980s, the Mafia's empire began to crack. The FBI struck hard with the RICO Act, a law that finally allowed prosecutors to take down entire families, not just individual criminals. Informants flipped. Loyalty died. The 5 families fell one by one. Meanwhile, in South America, the Narcos declared war on the state. Escobar bombed planes, killed judges, assassinated presidential candidates. Colombia fought back with the help of the DEA. In 1993, Escobar was shot dead on a rooftop in Medellín. The cocaine king was gone, but his empire wasn't. Chapter 5. A new age of crime after Escobar's death. The cartels didn't disappear. They evolved. From Colombia to Mexico, from the Medellín cartel to the Sinaloa cartel, the business lived on. Today, drugs still move across borders, but now they're protected by technology, crypto, and global banking. And what about the Mafia? It too adapted. The Italian Cosa Nostra, the 'Ndrangheta, and the American mob shifted into white-collar crime. Construction, real estate, cybercrime, money laundering. No more shootouts in the streets. Now, the wars are fought in boardrooms and in silence. Chapter 6. Who really runs the underworld? The Mafia taught the world how to organize crime. The Narcos taught it how to globalize it. One ruled through loyalty, the other through terror. Today, their bloodlines still exist, or methods still define the modern underworld. And somewhere in the shadows, new empires are rising, built by men who studied both. So who really runs the underworld? Maybe it's not the Mafia. Maybe it's not the Narcos. Maybe it's the system they left behind. Ending because crime doesn't die, it just changes faces, and the ghosts of Capone and Escobar still whisper through the streets. This was Narcos versus Mafia. Who really runs the underworld? Subscribe for more untold stories from the world's darkest corners.